Hey Virgo, this is your August reading. I hope that you're well and enjoying your summer. For those in the Northern Hemisphere anyways, hope you're enjoying your August. So this will be for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. And if you have other Virgo placements and this resonates, just go with the flow, all right? That works. If you're looking to book with me for a personal reading, head to themoongoddess.com, and you can also become a member, excuse me, of my website and become a member of the Sacred Circle for exclusive lives and content. All right, so let's move on to your theme. We'll get a general theme for your August and then move into your tarot message. Spirit guides, connect me to Virgo for the month of August. What are the messages I need to share with Virgo? May all messages be for the highest good of all involved with harm to none. Okay, let's go. What's the message? What's the theme for Virgo for August, spirit guides? So we have chaos and conflict. Card 33. So lots of changes. This also came out for Gemini. So it's interesting. Y'all are also a mutable sign, just like Gemini. Mars moves into Gemini. So perhaps this is why your message is, your theme is similar to Gemini's message. So chaos doesn't necessarily have to be a negative thing, because sometimes you need a little bit of chaos to get things moving. But in this case, chaos and conflict, just be mindful that people could be a little bit hot-headed, a little bit short. All right. So like I said to Gemini, make sure that you stay safe. If you notice people getting a little bit agitated, don't try to be the bigger person, the biggest, the alpha. Just step back and maintain your safety always. Okay, there's changes, lots of changes happening here in your August. At the bottom is breathe, so connecting to your breath, you know, being mindful. Maybe that's what you need to do. When people get you hot, don't get hot with them. Take deep breaths and center yourself, ground yourself. Don't get caught up in other people's tornadoes. Okay, top of the deck for you is chopped wood. So this is all about doing the mundane, tying up loose ends, you know, paying bills. And it might not be the most exciting things, but these, like cleaning and all of that, cleaning your home, doing laundry, the mundane things of life that we don't necessarily feel all excited about, but they have to be done in order to keep order, to keep energy clear, to keep the energy light. Maybe that's how you expend some of the energy. If somebody pisses you off, go do something, exert some energy. If you chop wood, awesome. But you know, maybe it's like going for a walk or exercising or whatever you need to do to get that energy flowing. You know, cleaning, washing dishes for me. You know, like sometimes cleaning helps to expend that energy. Dancing, something to get the energy moving so that you are not caught up in, like I said, other people's craziness. At the heart is why. So you're asking why. Anything that you are embarking on, any questioning that you have going on in your life, anything that has you going, like go back to the why. If you have any doubts about something, if you're working towards a project and it feels as if it's like dragging, go back to the why. Why did I start this? Ask those questions. Ask why. And that might potentially help you to, again, ground yourself and bring you back to your equilibrium. Let's get some tarot cards for you. A message for Virgo. And not only with Gemini being a mutable sign, with Mars going into Gemini, but also Gemini is ruled by Mercury, which is our ruler, right? So yeah, could be a lot of war of words type of vibes. What's the message for Virgo? And right now you got the Ten of Swords at the bottom, which is Gemini's card. All right, let's see. What's the message for Virgo in August, spirit guides? Thank you. Can I have 2 more cards for Virgo for August, please? Give me 1 more card, please. Huh. All right, Virgo. So your first card is Temperance. It came out reversed. The Knight of Pentacles, the Empress, the Three of Wands reverse, the Sun, the Five of Cups, Judgment. All right, hang on. So you got the Temperance card reversed, Knight of Pentacles, the Empress, the Three of Wands. So very much slow energy, slow and steady. And it's interesting that I even spoke about equilibrium and making sure you are in equilibrium, because when I see Temperance reverse, that's a sense of being out of balance, right? Whether it's being out of balance with your spiritual and your physical world, your material world, or you just your mood, your energy, you know, all the different changes. You might be picking up all of this swirling energy. Mercury is very fast moving as well. So you might be picking up lots of different thought forms, in and out, and especially with people, everybody being influenced by Mars in Gemini. So it might heighten your sense of message, like receiving messages and absorbing information and energy from around you. Like I said, your supporting cards, Five of Cups, Judgment, and the Sun. I love this. I love this. I love this. I love this. So is the glass half empty or half full is the question. Is it the chaos that's happening in August? Oops, sorry, that was one of my crystals. Is the chaos that's happening in August a bad thing? Or is it just a catalyst to shift you from the old into the new? Because I see the Judgment here and the Sun. So it could be down to perspective, because you being resurrected, your energy is being uplifted again. And the Sun card is here, and we're moving into, we're soon into Virgo season. The Sun is shining on you. You're moving into a new year. All right, so taking your time. The Empress is here, and y'all shining, and now is the time for you to go back to the drawing board as well. It could also be that there's like eyes on you, like people envy you in some way. You shining, minding your business, and people behind your back like trying to trip you up or send you evil eye. There's also this sense of this is you, the Empress, and you are reconsidering connections, reconsidering paths, you know, perhaps choosing new directions. Maybe that's why the chaos is here and the conflict. Conflict is good because it gets things, sometimes conflict is good because it gets things moving, right? It allows you to deal with what's not working within your relationships. Conflict resolution, right? Expands relationships, helps relationships to grow, helps you to grow as an individual as well. Don't just focus on the material world, Virgo. Also focus on your spiritual. And again, when things get hot and people get hot and heavy, you pull back, you go inwards, you find your quiet space. Remove yourself from the noise. Go into your meditative state. Find your personal sun. All right. So you're definitely being pulled into it's a review stage, because again, your new year is coming up. So you're on the last lap of your old year, moving into new energy. You have the Ace of Pentacles here at the bottom. So from the old into the new. All right, let's see. What's the word of advice for Virgo? You got the High Priestess and the Five of Swords. So you can sense that there's something brewing. For some of you, you're all sensing something brewing. For some of you, like if this conflict should show up, Five of Swords, you know, a war of words of some sort, it's like you can see beyond what this person is saying. They could be like, I'm angry because of one thing, but you know underneath the surface is something else. You could hear the subtext of what they're saying. right? You know, you could feel the vibe, you could feel it brewing. Use that as an advantage. Take that as a gift, knowledge, right? What do you use that knowledge? How do you use the knowledge for your highest good? Because you could feel something like going on. Like, what's your dream showing you? What are the messages you picking up in dreams showing you that there's something brewing, that somebody could be stirring behind your back, trying to stir shit? There could be slander, gossip happening here based on envy and jealousy. Trust the feeling. Don't get all sentimental now. Trust that feeling. Cut the cords where it needs to be cut. All right, let's see. Feel it, slander, gossip, some kind of talking, somebody talking too much. What's the final message here for Virgo? Love it. Let's see, what's this other card? All right. Let me tell y'all something, right? Wow. You got the Five of Wands reverse and the Magician. Five of Wands reverse and the Magician. So those around you who pretending, you know, they're putting on a face, but they're really not for you, right? Or they're competing with you and you don't even realize that they're competing with you. Find your power. Trust your divine guidance and find your power and take action in some way to remove yourself from this connection, to remove yourself from this energy. For some of you, there's a sense of imposter syndrome. So that's you being your own enemy, right? For some of you, you're your own enemy, circling yourself, creating doubts within yourself, inner conflict within yourself. You getting a divine message to take a certain step, to move forward in life in a certain way, and you keep doubting it and having conflict within yourself. So for some of you, it's not even outside of you. The chaos and conflict is happening within you. Watch out for the imposter syndrome. You're the Magician. You got the Magician, the High Priestess, and the Empress. 1, 2, and 3. Know your powers, Virgo. Trust that you have everything you need to accomplish whatever you're working towards. And you don't need to know what's up ahead. The pathway opens up. As you take a step, the pathway opens up again. You take another step, the pathway reveals itself, and you keep going. Don't try to foresee how to get everything done or feel as if you have to have everything in order and lined up and have the most expensive equipment, or, you know, you have to know all the information in order to share what you do know. You know what I'm saying? Like, use what you have to build. Justice at the top and the Ace of Swords at the heart. You have what it takes to build. Trust it. You've got the power. Y'all got Temperance, the Empress, Judgment, the Sun, the High Priestess, and the Magician. Major cards everywhere. So hardly any of this is outside of you. Slow and steady wins the race, Virgo. Remember that. Let's get some oracles. Some message for Virgo, spirit guides. The other message for Virgo. I just saw if you believe. If you believe in yourself. What's that? What's the message for Virgo in August, spirit guides? Look for a sign, which makes me think about this Magician card. So you're looking for a sign, and when you get the sign, trust it. Don't ask for direction, ask for divine guidance, and when it shows up, you're like, oh well, I don't know, this is not what I thought it would be, so let me look the other way. And if I look the other way, it means that it doesn't exist. Nope. Look for a sign, ask for a sign, see it, Use the information to your highest. Bottom is ask for help from others. Don't stop. And at the heart is success, success, success. All right. So, like I said, big happy changes is after success. Communicate clearly, success, and big happy changes. So chaos doesn't necessarily have to be the worst, right? It could be, there's such a wide spectrum of what chaos is. It's a conflict. But then again, conflict is also sometimes healthy. Healthy conflict is necessary for growth. So again, perspective and your specific situation. What's the message? Let's get a love card. Let's get love. Let's get some love messages. What's the message for Virgo? I just saw release your ex, Virgo. What's the message for Virgo? True love. This is the romance of a lifetime. This is the romance of a lifetime. Yes, true love. Forgiving and learning. As you forgive and heal the past, as you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. Stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. Let go of control issues. Allow this situation to unfold naturally. So it is what it is. Don't try to control. Don't try to shift. What's it showing you? Learn. Apply the information. Apply what you know. And make moves to suit. Let's get a money card for you, Virgo. What's the money message for Virgo in August? What do they need to be reminded of when it comes to money? So your card is, we are each responsible for the thoughts we think. We are each responsible for the thoughts we think. When you are in alignment with who you really are, you cannot help but uplift those with whom you come into contact. Your value to those around you hinges upon only one thing, your personal alignment with Source. And the only thing you have to give to another is an example of that alignment, which others may observe, then desire, and then work to achieve. But you cannot give it to them. Everyone is responsible for the thoughts they think and the things that they choose as their objects of attention. So chaos and conflict. So maybe there are people around you that are going through it, and you know, you're trying to support them in however way, or it's you that needs the support. But they can't do the heavy lifting for you, and you can't do the heavy lifting for them. You can only support to a certain degree, and then it's up to them, and vice versa, right? Okay, let's get a moon card for you, Virgo. But I love that the sun is here. You got the sun, judgment, the empress. This is beautiful. The magician. So beautiful. This is new life, happiness, big happy changes and success, right? Showed up. What's the message for Virgo in August? Thank you. Adjustments are required. So you see, it's like creating a sense of equilibrium. Where are you out of balance? How can you shift that so that you are in equilibrium? Bottom of the deck is the energy is gaining momentum, waxing moon. So it could be people getting hotter and hotter and hotter, chaos and conflict, right? Let's see. Meditate and contemplate. New moon in Pisces, your sister sign. When they get hot, you pull back and you go in your own solitude and you stay cool. Stay cool, calm, and collected. And at the heart for Virgo is nothing will come of this situation. So don't be thinking the worst of the worst, the doom and the gloom, because that's not what, there's no energy there to create the doom and the gloom. So don't push that narrative. Watch your thoughts. You have to take time to breathe out. Nothing will come of this situation, and hold your vision. Hold your positive vision. All right, Virgo, so that's your message for August. I hope these messages support. As always, I hope these messages support. You know the drill. Dropping a comment, liking, subscribing, all of that good stuff. Checking out one of the videos or all the videos here on the screen. And yeah, enjoy the rest of your August. We're moving into Virgo season. Yay! So I look forward to your messages for Virgo season. Until then, be well, my loves. Be well. Bye-bye.